Oh, man. We get too dang close. Too dang close to my birthday, man. Ain't even right. It's funny when a birthday can go from having a good time to like, now it's like, fuck birthdays, man. Fuck that shit. I don't want them no more. Welcome back here at the Keag Haus, guys. I am about to turn 40 years old, man. This is insane, man. I can't believe I'm 40. It's fucking insane. I can't. But, you know, I say, why not go out with a rye beer? Right here and now. I made this beer, let's see, back in May 18th. May 18th. And I bottled this June 19th, which was about 10 days ago. And that's kind of like the time which I like to crack a beer, is about 10 days into bottling. You know, it's had some time to sit there, had some time to think, had some time to carbonate and fucking condition a little bit. Enough that maybe it's enough for a beer review. Here we are tonight. Keag Haus, we're doing, oh, what are we doing here on my 40th birthday? Right Here and Now, based on Jack Wolf from Stephen King's The Talisman book. Love that book. Yeah. This one's coming in at you at 5.7%. We're going to hit this out right about now. I don't see why not. This one this one was almost like a third of rye malt. Every time that I brewed with rye malt, I love it. I love this malt. There's something about it. There's something that I can't fuck up. When I make a beer with rye malt, it just always tastes good. So, stick to what works, right? I mean, in this case, just do that. So, anyway, here's the 40, guys. Right here and now, you know? And that's a good phrase to kind of say, heading into to your 40s, is right here and now. Like, live in the moment, I think maybe that's the new, you know, let's stop putting up these walls in your head of what you live by. Let's break them down. Let's see what is out there right here and now. You know? 40, man. 40. Shit. I can't believe it. But anyway, let's pour this beer. I know that you want to see this pour, so it's all about you, man. And I do it all for you. Because this is Keag Haus, and this is what I do. Not bad. Yeah, a little swirl of some sweet malt. But I can sense there's a little classiness there, which I fucking love. That's rye malt coming through it too. It's almost making it kind of like I don't know. I'm gonna hold that thought. Yeah, rye beer, man. It looks carbonated. It looks very carbonated. Very sweet. You know, caramel, kind of a swirl. But it also has like this distinct grain character quality that is just, it's always kind of the quality with rye malt. Every time I smell it in a beer, like, I'm just like, I love this beer. I'm like, why do I love this beer so much? Oh, this one has rye malt in it. It's like, yeah. I mean, I love rye. Let's go. I'll stop drinking. I'll stop talking. I'm not going to stop drinking. I'm not crazy. All right, cheers, guys. Bang, I'm 40. Love you guys. Jeez. I really like this. So I've had about 2 of these before. And yeah, I really like these. Kind of a sweet beer. There's a bite to it. This one finished in at about 10:10. So I mean, it's obviously it's dry, but it's also it's kind of like has that dryness that it can showcase that rye malt, because if you go dry and then you showcase rye malt, I mean, it's gonna happen. You know, I mean, it's gonna have that bite. Mount Hood at 65, Pearl at 30, a mixture of Mount Hood and Pearl at 10. Finished off with some Pearl at 0 minutes. I did have this a thought of maybe dry hopping this. I was gonna dry hop it with like I was thinking like Saws, honestly, but I wouldn't have mind, you know, a basic bare bone like Hallertau, like a Hirschbrecher or something like that. Maybe Tatnang. Man, you know, get some Tatnang with this would be nice. What's up, Mont? It's a Keag Haus video, and Mont wants in. It's always, it's just, this is how it is, man. He's my boy. He's saying, Daddy, happy 40th birthday. Mont, I love you too, bud. You're awesome. He's kind of become like the star of this this whole podcast. I swear to God. He's great. I love Monty. He's a cat. Mont, I don't know where I'd be without you, bud. You know, this whole Keag Haus thing is built around you, bud, at this point. It's not me. But this beer, honestly, is pretty nice. On a scale from 1 to 5. Which, yeah. Scale from 1 to 5. That's kind of my scale, 1 to 5. I factor in like the fact that, you know, I have to times this by 2 to make 100%. You know, to come across it. So I factor in all the minute little things, and I've been drinking beer forever, and homebrewing for about like, oh man, it's been about, how long have I been homebrewing? I can't remember. That's 7 years or so plus. 8 years homebrewing. Had Mont that whole time. I've had Monty before I started homebrewing. That's right, buddy. I did. So anyway, guys, sorry. It's just crazy, man. I'm turning 40, and I'm just kind of like going down, just chatting and talking to you, and whoever watches this video, and so it's very it's carbonated like a perfect lager, honestly, which it shouldn't be, but I don't hate it. I don't hate that fact of this. It's lightly carbonated for a lager, so it's very nice. It could be like the best in between range, maybe for this beer. Some swirls of caramel, like caramel swirls, like rich caramel, kind of. I mean, rich. I mean, how rich are we talking? Like, I'd say like I don't know, like vanilla caramel. Like it's not like super rich, but it's like it's fucking pretty nice. It's just smooth, like a smooth caramel richness, if you will. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying my best for you guys. You know me. This one came in a little bit below where it was supposed to. I think it's supposed to stop at about 10, 15 or 10, 14. So it finished off at like, I think it was like 10, 10, 10, 11. So, it's not too far off. But I feel like when you start, you know, reaching down into the 10, 13s, 12s, 11s, 10s, that's dry territory. But it doesn't hurt the fact that I'm making a rye beer with it. That's what this is, a rye beer, you know? I fucking love it. It's just a beer. It's just a fucking good. It's kind of sweet, but it's not sweet though at all. It almost has like that, like the Sierra Nevada's torpedo. How it has like that bite on the back end, like the last thing you taste, and it kind of sticks around. Like you kind of feel it, like it's still like jumping on your tongue a little bit. It kind of does that. Like it's sweet, rich caramel, and then it does those things, you know. But it's very balanced for a beer that is going to do those things. Like, it fits all of it together somehow. I made a nice beer here. Like, this thing could be something, you know? I don't know. So, cheers, man. I'm going to bounce on out of here. 40 years old. God. You know, I hope all of us can make it to 40 and maybe someday make it to fucking 80. You know, maybe this isn't midlife. You know, maybe there's a whole other half plus to live. So, it's just crazy, man. 40 years old. I can't even wrap my head around it. I mean, I'm still playing, you know, fucking video games, screwing off, being a kid. I guess that's what life is all about, I guess. It's just kind of just like being a kid and just, you know, just keep that thing alive, that mojo, that thing that keeps you going, you know. So, anyway, on that note, I got malt here in my lap. I'm going to smoke a bowl of some fucking skunk ape. And I'm going to sit down on a little bit more of this. Nice sweet beer. Shockingly, for how low that it finished. But that rye malt was very, 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 very classy for this beer. And it kind of showcases itself, you know. It's kind of like I set myself up to not fail on this beer. Just kind of a sweet, maybe like a real quick sweet swirl of caramel. A sweet beer, but then like, it's not. It's like a sweet beer, but it like has like that little dryness, that little bite. Like a lot of Tatnang. It tastes like a lot of Tatnang hops, but it's not. It's rye malt, so it's kind of cool. On that note, man, I'm gonna get out of here. Enjoy the last couple minutes of being 39. Fuck. What do you think, Mont? He's like, Daddy, let's get out of here before we start stuttering. I think so too, man. On that note, guys, I'm out right here and now. Coming in 7.5%. I like it, not bad. It's a good beer. Only here at the Keag Haus.